So I've been growing Facebook groups for a while now, and this last Facebook group that I started really working on growing, it's almost at the 2K mark. And my oldest one that I really started working on is almost at 5K now. It hasn't quite crossed that threshold yet, but once it crosses that threshold, I'm going to be really super excited because it just proves the point that you can grow a spiritual audience in a Facebook group. And when I started out growing these groups, I did have an idea of exactly what I wanted to accomplish by growing the groups. So I had certain intentions. And so in my trainings in the Facebook group, I lay out essentially the steps that I took to get there. But depending on what you want to do with your Facebook group, you're probably going to need more individualized help or specific instructions or just some support, because sometimes it can be tough when you're going into different groups, and when you're creating a group, some of the people in those groups are not going to be your people. So you're going to be taking some of the people from different groups and bringing them into your group. But you're also going to have to realize that everybody you meet is not going to be a fit for your new group. So it's just going to be like a subset of that. And sometimes when we go into these other groups to meet people and deepen relationships with them, we realize there are some people and even some groups where they're not really a fit. And it's getting past that so that you can grow your audience and have the people that resonate with you in your audience. And it's also a process of reflect and refine. I know with my first group that I created, I had the realization that I needed to bring more entrepreneurs into my space, because those are the people who realize the importance of building an audience. And so just regular people, I mean, they might do social media as a hobby, but it's not necessarily something that they're going to be focused on growing an audience. Whereas if you have a business, getting your business seen by more people is an important part of the process. So bringing more entrepreneurs into my space was something I really had to think on. And I didn't really want to change the dynamics of the first group too much. So I started a second group more focused on entrepreneurs and helping people find solutions to their problems, because that's what entrepreneurs do, is create solutions for things that otherwise might not have a solution. I had problems that I didn't even believe had a solution. And I was kind of thinking, there's no solution. There's no way to fix this. I'm just going to have to live with how awful this is because there's no answer. And so a lot of the networking I was doing wasn't really initially because I wanted to make money from networking, but because I wanted to find solutions. And so